Good evening, everyone. I'm Jennifer Keeler, Executive Director of the PVMA and Animal Care PA. Welcome to our first virtual Hall of Fame Awards. I must admit, I was looking forward to my first Keystone Veterinary Conference and the opportunity to meet all of you in person. As we all know now, 2020 is not a typical year, and so I will have to wait till next year to shake your hand or bump elbows in Hershey. Although this is not the ceremony we originally planned, we still celebrate the best of veterinary medicine tonight. PVMA and ACPA both exist to advance the profession of veterinary medicine and promote the welfare of animals and public health. We are pleased to be here tonight to recognize those in our profession, as well as members of the public, who represent the mission of our organization. First, I am happy to introduce you to the Board Chair of Animal Care PA, Dr. Deborah Landis.
This year is anything but typical, but I am honored to take over as Chair of Animal Care PA. I believe in every challenge there is an opportunity. We started this year with plans to focus our attention on Henry's Helping Paws, a program which aims to keep seniors and their pets together, started with the help of Senator Andy Dinniman and made possible by a generous grant from PetSmart Charities. We planned a veterinary health clinic at the Coatesville Senior Center, but unfortunately this had to be canceled due to the pandemic. However, in spite of the current challenges, we secured the help of Hill's Pet Nutrition to deliver food directly to seniors' homes and have signed up numerous new recipients to benefit from this wonderful program. We are still working at finding ways to provide seniors with free primary care for their furry companions. We have transitioned our largest annual fundraiser, Bark in the Park, a 5K run and 1 mile dog walk, into a virtual event. We see this as an opportunity to include more statewide participation, as well as expand our pet/human costume contest. One of our other fundraisers is going on right now virtually, and we remind everyone to bid on the fantastic items we have available through the Keystone Veterinary Conference silent auction. We are also seeing an increase in utilization of the Last Chance Fund, or the TLC, which offers grants to veterinary clinics for providing care for the pets of people in need. Basically, free money for pets in need in Pennsylvania. What could be better? This past year, we also provided student scholarships to 9 veterinary and technical students to help defray the cost of their education. Helping the future of our profession is especially important during these difficult times. 2020 may not be a typical year, but Animal Care PA continues to serve veterinary professionals and animals in Pennsylvania through our mission to feed, care, and educate. When I took over as chair in 2020, I followed in the footsteps of someone who is truly a giant in both Animal Care PA and Pennsylvania Veterinary Medical Association. Dr. Malcolm Kram has spent many years serving both PVMA and ACPA. Malcolm was instrumental in establishing our Henry's Helping Paws program and securing funding through PetSmart. He led the efforts to rebrand the Pennsylvania Veterinary Foundation into Animal Care PA. His leadership has been invaluable to our foundation, and he continues to volunteer his expertise as a member of Henry's Helping Paws Committee. He is a wealth of knowledge, and his never-ending passion and enthusiasm for Animal Care PA is inspiring, especially to me. We acknowledge all of his vast contributions to Animal Care PA, and I am pleased to present Dr. Malcolm Kram with this year's Richard H. Detwiler Cornerstone Service Award.
Thank you, Dr. Landis. This is really an honor for me. And the first thing that I have to say is that being a leader is only as good as the team that you put together. And our board for Animal Care PA, formerly the Pennsylvania Veterinary Foundation, is just an amazing group of individuals that care about animals as well as people. And so in accepting this award, I also want to share it with those members of the board who helped me during my 10 years as chair of Animal Care PA. Also, I know that ACPA is in good hands with you as a leader, as you have been an integral part of the board. And as you talked about raising funds, if anybody knows how to raise funds, it's Deb Landis. So it is a great honor for me to accept this award. I had actually met Dr. Detwiler in his later days of life, and he would be smiling down on all of us for the way that ACPA has grown. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Dr. Kram, and thank you for your service. Now I'm pleased to introduce Dr. Kate Harnish, President of the PVMA.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight to celebrate our 2020 Hall of Fame Award winners. First, I want to recognize all of the nominees for awards. Your colleagues put you forward as someone who makes a difference in the veterinary profession in Pennsylvania. Every single one of you are a leader in our profession, and we salute you. The first award will be for the Industry Partner of the Year. I am very pleased to present this award to Dan Pitrovich of Boehringer Ingelheim. The COVID-19 pandemic disrupted not only the practice of veterinary medicine, it also impacted the way that PVMA delivers continuing education. We have had to adapt and find new ways to provide our members with the education we need for licensure. The cancellation of events and the need to invest in new technology have had an effect on the PVMA, but the support of our industry partners has helped us keep moving forward. Boehringer Ingelheim, and specifically Dan, has offered unwavering support of PVMA. We cannot express how grateful we are for your support. Congratulations, Dan.
It is an honor, especially in these times here when it's just been so confusing as far as what's been going on between the curbside services and everything we can do for the clinics. We continue to service the clinics best we can, day in and day out, not only myself, but my partners here in PA. And if there's anything you need from Boehringer Ingelheim, we're kind of there for you. I do appreciate the honor. Thank you.
I next want to recognize the winner of the Dr. A. Wayne Mountain Memorial Media Award. This is presented to a member of the news media in Pennsylvania for excellence in communicating veterinary medical contributions to animal and public health. This year's winner is Joyce Davis, opinion editor of the PA Media Group. Joyce used her Facebook Live series to provide accurate information about animal health during the pandemic. Her interview with our very own Dr. MJ McNamee covered topics including whether or not pets spread COVID-19, what is considered an urgent or emergent issue for pets, and the origins of the virus. PVMA recognized Joyce for treating veterinary medicine as an integral part of public health. Joyce, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I so appreciate your honoring not only me, but Penn Live, the PA Media Group. We are absolutely dedicated to making sure that people have accurate and just clear information, especially during times of crisis. And we know that there's nothing more dear to many of our readers than their pets. The people that the people are just so needing information during times of crisis that will allow them to make the proper decisions. And during this COVID crisis, we were just thrilled to be able to have Dr. MJ talk about the truth about what is going on, the facts about whether animals can contract the disease and whether they can pass it on to their owners. So I just want to thank PMVA for being there for our community, and for being such a great partner to the media. We want to have factual information, and that's what you allow us to do.
Our next award is the Wodan Animal Hero Award, which was created in 2001 to recognize the courageous and heroic acts of Pennsylvania animals in the preservation and protection of animal or human life. The award was named after inaugural recipient Wodan, a Harrisburg City police dog who was injured in the line of duty. Wodan, a Belgian Malinois, and Officer Michael Lamato responded to a call of an armed person. Upon reaching the scene, a suspect from another crime was identified. The suspect ran from the scene. Wodan was released to apprehend him. He was shot 4 times. Even gravely wounded, Wodan was able to detain the suspect until the officers could apprehend him. This year's winner truly embodies the spirit of Wodan. Veterinary surgeons at Penn Vet call Billy, the Philly Wonder Dog, a miracle. The 5-year-old bull terrier survived being shot in the heart while protecting his family when they were confronted by 2 armed men near their West Philadelphia home. Felipe Sinistera and Natalia Gomez were walking their dog Billy January 14th when they were confronted by 2 armed men. Billy started barking when he sensed danger, and the men opened fire and shot Billy. They ran away and got into a waiting car, but a nearby police officer was able to help the couple get their dog to the hospital to be treated for the bullet that tore through his heart, his left lung, his diaphragm, his liver, his stomach, and his spleen. He survived 2 surgeries at Penn Vet's Matthew J. Ryan Veterinary Hospital. He's still on the road to recovery, but his prognosis is looking very good. Felipe, I'm so happy that Billy is doing well and that you guys are now safe. Congratulations to Billy for this award. Can you tell us, Felipe, how you and Billy are doing now?
Oh, we are really, really happy, and we thanks to the veterinary people, the police officer, and all the people that help Billy, not just with things, with energy and with being worried of them. Now that's why Billy is better, and he's doing so much better. He's happy. He has a lot of energy, and thanks God for all the people involved in this process of healing this awkward situation that we have on. Yeah, where Billy's doing well since we moved out from Philly. He's enjoying the countryside. He likes to play and jump around the greens areas, and now, well, he's a happy dog with his brother. He has now a cat brother, and so they both enjoy themselves. And yes, he's really a happy dog. And thanks for the second opportunity that the Penn Veterinary people and in head of Dr. Williams that perform with other surgeons these complex 2 surgeries that he has passed through, and thanks God here we are out of the woods playing together and having the opportunity of having your filthy mate again with you, your companion soul. It's undescribable. Thanks God.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, Billy.
Yeah, he is here.
Now I'm pleased to present the Joan Hendricks BMD PhD Distinguished Leadership in One Health Award to Dr. Jim Holt. This award is presented to an advocate and champion for the One Health initiative. This year's winner has been a major part of the One Health Task Force in Pennsylvania. Here to tell us why Dr. Holt is deserving of this award is Dr. David Wolfgang.
It is my distinct honor to announce the 2020 PVMA Distinguished Leadership in One Health Award. For more than 5 years, Dr. Holt has been the tireless and consistent leadership behind the One Health Task Force of the Animal Health and Diagnostic Commission. This task force has been active in recruitment and coordination of One Health programs within Pennsylvania. Many individual universities and agencies have One Health initiatives. Examples include the Pennsylvania Departments of Health, Conservation and Natural Resources, and Agriculture, the Pennsylvania Legislature, the Pennsylvania Game and Fish and Boat Commissions, universities such as the Penn School of Veterinary Medicine, Penn State, including Hershey Medical and University Park, Villanova, Drexel, and Temple. While finding their silos, individual One Health programs can be limited if they are uninformed of projects underway in nearby institutions. Dr. Holt has worked to bring these diverse efforts together to share information, grow research, and foster greater progress. Further, he has helped expand impact by representing the Pennsylvania One Health Task Force in Mid-Atlantic multi-state initiatives. The One Health Consortium is growing with experts from various medical professions, public agencies, and environmental groups participating in efforts to improve the health and vibrancy of the Commonwealth. Dr. Holt has been an advocate and champion for One Health. He has built partnerships which improve human as well as animal health and help to enhance environmental resiliency. Dr. James Holt is extremely worthy of the Joan Hendricks Distinguished Leadership in One Health Award. Congratulations, Dr. James Holt.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate this award. I think that One Health is a very important program here in Pennsylvania. We've been working on it for about 6 years. Unfortunately, we're still in our infancy, and we weren't really able to contribute very much to the current pandemic that we're going through right now. But I do hope that eventually we will get to a point where we're a major contributor to One Health in Pennsylvania and bringing groups from the environmental side, from human health, and from animal health all together to collaborate. And that's really where things are with One Health. It's important that we understand that none of us are experts in this field, but eventually we'll be able to bring experts together in a collaborative fashion to put together a more comprehensive program than just the ideas coming from human health or animal health or environmental health.
PVMA's Animal Welfare Advocacy Award is presented to a member who demonstrates outstanding compassion and helps promote programs for animal welfare. Here to talk about why this year's winner is deserving of this award is Dr. Lloyd Wrights. Lloyd?
Dr. Kull has worked tirelessly over the years to promote animal welfare. Her area of expertise is in dairy production medicine. She has assisted her clients in developing robust animal welfare programs, hosting educational forums, and defending them against fraudulent animal rights groups. She also has a widely followed Facebook page that educates and informs on all things agriculture and animal welfare related. Her personality, attitude, and approach to life make for great discussions and lively debate. She is very well deserving of this award.
I am pleased to present the 2020 Animal Welfare Advocacy Award to Dr. Jody Kull.
Thank you to the PVMA Awards Committee for selecting me for this prestigious award. I certainly couldn't do my jobs on farms without my wonderful producers. They have become not only my clients over the years, but I consider them my friends and family. My producers and I enjoy working together to care for our livestock animals the best possible way. I couldn't do the community outreach, the producer education, or employee trainings without industry support, including the PVMA, Penn State Extension, Pennsylvania Beef Council, and the American Dairy Association. Together, we can all provide a safe and nutritious product for our consumers while doing the best care for our animals that we can on farm. Again, thank you for everyone for this award.
The George B. Wolff Legislative Leadership Award is presented to a PVMA member veterinarian or veterinary student who has shown dedicated leadership in legislative advocacy at the state or federal level. This year's winner is Dr. MJ McNamee. Dr. McNamee is the chair of PVMA's Legislative and Regulatory Advocacy Committee. She is tireless in her efforts to ensure that veterinary medicine has a voice in the state and the federal government. In 2019, she played a key role in educating state legislators on PVMA's concerns about Victoria's law. As a result, Senator Jean Ya is sponsoring a bill suggested by Dr. MJ that will create an animal welfare task force. Dr. McNamee continues to advocate for veterinary practices status as essential during this COVID-19 pandemic. Members of PVMA should know that we have someone who is passionate and dedicated to advocating for the profession as the chair of LRAC. Thank you, Dr. MJ, for everything you do, and congratulations on this award.
Thank you very much. I'll just show it off a little bit. I want to say thank you very much for this honor. And thank you, Kate, for your leadership this year. I know that it's been a tough year for everybody, and I really appreciate your stellar leadership. It's rewarding to be a veterinarian. I love what I do, but I think along with that, being recognized by my peers for the hard work that I've done to promote our profession and to promote our interests at the state capitol has been exceptionally rewarding for me at this time in my life when I have the time and I have the resources to give back. And it is truly a privilege and an honor to be able to use more of my brain and more of my talents in different ways. Dr. Kate didn't mention, but I have a law degree from from Villanova University School of Law. I graduated in 1990 before I started veterinary school. So for me, it's been a dream to combine my two educational backgrounds in order to serve our membership and our profession. And I really, really appreciate this award. It means a lot to me. It means a lot. I'm getting like a little, verklempt. It's nice to cry over something happy for once instead of something disheartening. I know, as veterinarians, we go through a lot of tough times sometimes, and we're meant to be the shoulder for everyone else to lean on, and people rely on us. And it's nice to be a support for everybody. And I always keep that in mind when I'm speaking to legislators or I'm advocating on behalf of us or our patients. I think about all my classmates, all our membership out there, and everyone's stories. And I just want you to know how honored I am for this award. Thank you.
The award for Veterinary Assistant of the Year goes to Katie Mordan from Animal Emergency Center of Watsontown. Dr. Lloyd Reitz will tell us why he nominated Katie.
Katie does a phenomenal job as a veterinary assistant at the Animal Emergency Center in Watsontown. She works tirelessly to ensure that high-quality medicine and surgery is provided to the patients of AEC. This is a very stressful and demanding environment, but her calm demeanor and unparalleled work ethic ensures that all patients in her care receive the very best care. She works tirelessly to find solutions for clients so that their pets receive the high-quality veterinary care they deserve. Not only is she an assistant at the emergency center, but she is also a practice manager and assists with all those duties of managing the emergency center as well. She is very well deserving of this award.
Katie, congratulations on winning this award.
It's such an honor. I am very fortunate to work alongside such an amazing team at the Animal Emergency Center. They have all helped mold me into the assistant that I am, and I am truly thankful for them. It can be really stressful around here, but I honestly couldn't see myself working anywhere else. Thank you.
Our next award is for the Veterinary Practice Manager of the Year. This year's award goes to Susan Krause, CVT. Here to tell us about Sue is Dr. Barry Harris.
Sue Krause became a certified veterinary technician in 1976 and started a career in private practice. I joined that practice right out of veterinary school in 1984. She managed surgery and appointments for a 2-doctor practice that over time grew to an 18-doctor mixed practice with 4 locations. She managed all the purchasing and maintenance along with all of her other duties, which included managing the construction of a new hospital in 1991 and an expansion project on that hospital in 2003. In 2009, when I bought an aspect of the main practice, she became my office manager at New Holland Veterinary Hospital. She managed the construction of my 7,000 square foot hospital. Over the last 10 years, our practice has more than doubled in size, and she is now guiding us through a pandemic. Sue has mentored over 100 employees in every aspect of veterinary medicine over her career and is responsible in large part for the success of both of the practices she has managed. I can think of no one as worthy of this honor as Sue Krause.
Sue, congratulations on your award.
Thank you, Dr. Harris, for such a glowing nomination. I'm honored and humbled to accept this award from the PVMA. When I told my guidance counselor that I wanted to do something working with animals, he advised me of a new program at Harcum Junior College for veterinary technicians. After graduating from Harcum, I went to work for Dr. J. Harold Landis at Smoketown Veterinary Hospital in 1976. He was a great veterinarian and a great mentor for me. It was a privilege to witness the changes of veterinary medicine in the 44 years as a vet tech. I spent the majority of my career at Smoketown Veterinary Hospital developing my skills and knowledge. Then in 2009, Dr. Harris asked me to join New Holland Veterinary Hospital as his office manager. If I'm being honest, I was more than a little nervous, but Dr. Harris had the confidence in me, and as it turns out, it was definitely the right decision. Managing a veterinary practice is made easier if you have the support of your doctors, your staff, and your family. I'd like to say thank you again to Dr. Harris, the doctors and staff at New Holland Veterinary Hospital, and my family, my husband Ron, my daughter Nicole, and my son Kevin. Again, I am truly grateful for this recognition. Please stay safe during these unprecedented times. Thank you.
This year's Certified Veterinary Technician of the Year award goes to Kathy Koar. Nick Grivituso nominated Kathy for this award and will tell us more about her contribution to the field. Nick?
Kathy Koar is an exemplary role model for veterinary technicians. She has dedicated her time and life to the advancement of the field. She is the director of the veterinary nursing program through Harcum College. She educates and elevates the standard of care for new technicians entering the field. She has helped drive the veterinary nursing initiative in the state of Pennsylvania. She spearheaded the movement in Pennsylvania to change the name of the veterinary technology program to veterinary nursing. She spearheaded and hosted the Veterinary Nursing Initiative Summit to start the movement in our state. Her motivation, drive, and passion have inspired other technicians to not only be the best they can be, but to also inspire others to get involved. Kathy is a wonderful example of a leader for veterinary technicians in the state of Pennsylvania, and I believe that she deserves the honor of being recognized for all of the hard work, leadership, and passion that she delivers every day.
Kathy, I am so happy to give you this award. I enjoyed working closely with you on the Veterinary Nurse Initiative, so I know how firsthand hard you've worked, and I look forward to working with you in the very near future. Congratulations, Kathy.
Thank you so very much. I am honored and humbled and very grateful And I would like to especially thank Nick and the rest of PVMA for all their support for the Veterinary Nurse Initiative and for me. I'd like to thank Kenyagi and NAVDA for their leadership, my faculty for putting up with me, and Harcum College for seeing the future of our profession and giving us the platform and the opportunity to pursue it. So just thank you so very much.
Now for the Veterinarian of the Year award. This year's winner is Dr. Robert Kraybill. Here to tell us why she nominated him is his wife, Tricia.
I've nominated Robert H. Kraybill, DVM, for the PVMA Pennsylvania Veterinarian of the Year Award for 2020. With 32 years of experience as a sole practitioner, Dr. Kraybill has an unbelievable work ethic. He works alone in the sun, the rain, the snow, the ice, the wind, and the mud. He has saved countless equine lives due to his uncanny ability to continually harbor an intellectual curiosity about veterinary medicine. Many nights he's awake, studying journals and periodicals in search of what may be ailing a patient. He tirelessly takes emergency after emergency without relief. He saved a foal recently by diagnosing him with the almost unheard of Lawsonia bacteria, simply because he was astute enough to recognize that the property he resided on used to be a pig farm. Central Pennsylvania is remarkably fortunate to have an equine veterinarian of this caliber. He works hard for his clients. He is constantly learning and educating himself. Yet his decades of experience has proven invaluable. He typically flies under the radar, preferring a lower, more humble profile, but there is no one more deserving of recognition for all he has done for our equine community. Thank you for recognizing Dr. Kraybill for the year of 2020.
Dr. Kraybill, I am very pleased to give you this award. Thank you for your dedicated service to the veterinary profession and the equine community in Pennsylvania.
Thank you, Dr. Harnish. Thank you very much. I'm very honored to be recognized in this way. I really must thank my family, though, especially my wife, because we all know veterinary practice can really tax one's family time. She's a huge and faithful supporter. Just a couple other remarks. First, the current movement in personal wellness and life balance for practitioners is very, very encouraging. We all need to save something for ourselves and our loved ones, and we should all take time for ourselves every day. In 35 years of practice, I have yet to go a week without learning something new or needing to learn something new. It's really great, especially through the PVMA, to have such widespread access to continuing education and reference materials. Clinical solutions can be just a few clicks away. Also, there's no shortage of evolving technology and technique for us to help our patients. New skills and gadgets seem to come online quickly. Digital radiology, CT, and MRI are now widely available and becoming more affordable all the time. A great boon to veterinary imaging. A lot of recent advancements in technology can be delivered stall-side in an ambulatory setting, which is great for me. My clients are no strangers to Google and the internet and are often aware of new treatments as soon as they hit the wires. You've got to be on your toes with this stuff, which is a good thing. I'm an advocate for science-based medicine, and I remain gleefully skeptical most of the time. We're all over television these days, Dr. Pohl, so I don't think vets have ever been more visible. Finally, a huge thanks to my clients and their horses, barn cats, and the occasional goat. Thank you, PVMA. It's a great time to be a veterinarian.
Finally, the Distinguished Veterinary Service Award is presented to a member of the PVMA who has demonstrated a lifetime of selfless dedication to veterinary medicine, the health and welfare of animals, and the betterment of the profession. Here to talk about this year's winner is Dr. Jody Kull.
I have known Dr. Stolz since 2003 when I contacted her for a senior veterinary rotation. She was the district AABP representative at the time, and I had heard her name as a student at Virginia Maryland Regional College of Veterinary Medicine. She was a female veterinarian, a business owner, and a mother. I knew I just had to meet her. I enjoy my externships so much, I completed a second rotation in 2004. After my graduation, we continued to maintain contact. She has been a mentor for over 15 years. Her amazing ability to balance being a food animal business owner while maintaining associates and staff, a family, and volunteering in multiple organizations is one to which anyone can aspire. She is level-headed dealing with emergencies, practical when supporting the veterinary community, and passionate about the PVMA. She was our district AABP representative for quite a few years before passing on the torch to another veterinarian. She has spent many years volunteering her time as a PVMA district representative, supporting and providing a food animal veterinary perspective to the organization. Her dedication inspired me to volunteer as a district rep as well. When I was exploring the options of starting my own food animal mobile veterinary practice, Dr. Stolz was my go-to person. She was available for business questions, mental support, and just excited about the adventure for me. She is well respected within her local community as a veterinarian. Dr. Stolz entered the food animal veterinary industry when women were the minority. She paved her way as an associate and then became a business owner with staff. Her successes in supporting her dairy farmers and agricultural community and treating her clients' animals proved over the years as she grew her practice in a highly competitive area. The dairy industry has changed so much over the years, and her business has survived multiple downturns of the dairy pricing and commodity industries. She has reached many students, many clients, and many veterinarians over her years as a mentor, and I was excited to hear of her retirement this past year. I can only hope to become the veterinarian she is in dedicating her professional life to supporting her community and her colleagues. Dr. Darcie Stolz is an amazing candidate for this distinguished veterinary award.
Dr. Stolz, I am truly honored to present this prestigious award to you this evening. Thank you for all of your years of dedicated service to veterinary medicine and PVMA.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Dr. Harnish, and to the PVMA and Jody, Kull, evidently, for choosing me as this year's recipient for this Lifetime Service Award. It's just truly an honor, and I'm just thrilled to be chosen for this award. As we can probably all say, we loved animals. You know, I got my start as a kid with animals and had to write a paper in 7th grade on a profession. And of course, I chose veterinary medicine and never looked back from there. Even with high school and college advisors telling me women don't belong in this profession and discouraging me from continuing on. It's been for all of us a challenge in making it through veterinary school and going into food animal as a woman way back in the Stone Age, as my daughters would say, presented some challenges, but it's just been a fantastic ride in my years as a private practitioner, and I've enjoyed so many aspects of veterinary medicine, the clients, just the challenges, trying to be a mentor to students, working on various programs and with high school students and presentations, and it's just been a wonderful experience for me over these last 37 years as a private practitioner. So the other thing I would like to say is, even though in my early career, all I thought of was practicing, being the best I could be as a private practitioner, about a little over 30 years ago, one of my mentors introduced me to PVMA, and I was on the Ag Liaison Committee and represented PVMA for the Farm Bureau and did some work with some legislative aspects. And I can say this is an aspect of veterinary medicine that I never anticipated when I first was thinking of this profession. And it just opens a whole new realm of service and things that we can do as veterinarians to help our profession along and represent us in the state and be advocates. So I would like to just put a plug in to say that one of the aspects that's been so rewarding for me in my career is not only being able to do what I've always wanted to do, but experiencing the organized medicine through PVMA. And I would just highly recommend those of you that haven't jumped on PVMA through some of their committees or anything like that. It's just a great way to meet people, to advocate for our profession, and you know, just do good work. So after 37 years of being a large animal vet and 2 rotator cuffs later, I've retired now for a year, and but I can say it's just been a great ride, and this award is kind of the icing on the cake. So I want to thank you again so very much. I'm very honored to be receiving this.
Thank you to all of our winners, nominees, and everyone who submitted a nomination. We invite you to think about your friends and colleagues in the profession who may be deserving of recognition. I encourage you to nominate them for the 2021 Hall of Fame Awards. PVMA believes that veterinary medicine is a noble profession with an important place in animal welfare and public health. Let's work together to celebrate and lift up the members of our community who exemplify all that is great about veterinary medicine. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.